welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan. So I'm a new booktuber. You probably have not seen my face, but today we're going to be making a video on popular books that I will never read. So really quickly, my taste is, I love horror. Fantasy and sci-fi are really my thing. I am trying to get more into contemporary, but it's really hard to find a good contemporary that will actually keep my attention. I have not read a ton of romance. I have maybe read like 2 romance books in my entire life. So that's definitely not something that I have tried a lot of, but I want to. So those are like my genres, but I sort of just want to get started. The first book I want to talk about it's just Twilight. I mean, nothing special, nothing crazy. I obviously have already seen all the movies, so there's no point in actually reading the book, but I would never read it. I don't have anything to say other than that. But the first movie sucked. It was just so bad. It's honestly hilarious, bro. Just for that one scene where he's like in the fucking science lab. He's like, oh my god, like what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Calm down, okay? I do not smell. Anyways, next one is Throne of Glass. I know everyone's obsessed with, what's her name? Sarah J. Maas. Everyone's obsessed with this lady. So that much I know. I know Throne of Glass is about some girl and she's an assassin. She's supposed to be like so good. I feel like a lot of the videos that I've seen when they talk about that book, they all say that the main character is just so unlikable, and she's like so unlikable, and she is, what's the word, just like not a fun read. So I don't know, I don't want to say, I hate saying I'm never gonna read this, never say never, so you know what I mean. You can never say never, but for now it's not happening. Yeah, that's it. Okay, next, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I absolutely hate books. Like, I'm turned off by books with long titles. It's just so stupid. It is unnecessary, and I bet if I asked someone who's read the first book, they couldn't even tell me the why. Thorns and Roses, really? Was that necessary? What does that even mean? ACOTAR, I think is what everyone actually calls it. So yeah, I really do not think I'm ever reading this book series. I'm pretty sure it's about fairies, about fae. I have never read a book about fae, and I don't think I ever will. I don't even like the word fae. It's like, I don't like the word fae. I don't like saying it. I don't like looking at it. It's so weird to me, but it's hard to understand why I feel that way, but I just don't like it. So I probably will never read a book about fae, and if I do, I probably won't like it. That's ACOTAR. Like I said, I hate book titles with long, like a long title is so gross. Like A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of fucking Ash and Fury. What does that mean, bro? Ooh, just hate it. Sarah, just maybe switch up your titles. Maybe a little switcheroo. Okay, next, From Blood and Ash. I know this one is like kind of new. I don't really know what the fuck this is about. It's like some girl and she's like a princess, or she's destined for something, and she's like love triangle, romance. We got a war. A lot of shit going on that I've seen a couple of booktube videos of people reading this book, and they say it's a lot of shit going on, but like nothing actually happens. And I feel like it's a lot of YA books. Like, they have like literally every aspect of YA in their book synopsis, but they never execute any of it well, like at all. So I'm never, like, this is never happening. I'm never reading this book ever. So I thought I would include it. Next is something super random. I thought I'd stray away from like fantasy, and quickly just shout out Daisy Jones and the Six. I guess I'm never gonna read this book because I don't care. Like, I don't care about, what is she again? Rock star, band, her story. I don't care. Like, it's not something that even remotely sounds interesting to me at all. That's why I say, when I pick up a contemporary, it has to be, I mean, it has to be fucking awesome. You know what I mean? But this is just sounds so boring to me. So I'd never read this book ever. Next one is another YA book whose title is too long. It's so long. It's just, after I read the third word, I'm just done. I'm just tired. So this is A Curse So Dark and Lovely. I mean, goddamn. What's the second one? A Curse So Dark and Lovely. A Curse So fucking bloody, and I don't even know. I don't know. I don't care. I'm never gonna read this. I don't even. You know what? I think this is a retelling about what is it? The Beast, Beauty and the Beast. Look, all I have to say is, if you're gonna do a retelling, how about you choose a story that was actually interesting from the get-go? All right. First of all, Beauty and the Beast is boring. Boring. I don't care. I don't care, bro. You know how freaking annoying and like, oh my god, we have to break the curse, but I have to fall in love with you first, but I don't like you. Like, it's stupid. I'm never reading this book in my entire life. Don't give this to me. If my friends give it to me, I'm gonna tell them I won't read it. I'll be like, you know what, you can read it. I actually have a retelling. These Violent Delights. I have not read it. It is the Alcray exclusive one, and it is a Romeo and Juliet retelling. So the reason why I wanted that book was because Romeo and Juliet is fucking amazing. I mean, the actual like book or like play, it's pretty boring, but just the plot or the idea of Romeo and Juliet, lovers, you know, dying, oh my god, you're dead, so I want to die too, kind of thing, is fucking hilarious. I just think it's so funny. Like, it is so funny. Like, I love you so much that you're dead, so I'm gonna kill myself, then I actually die, but you wake up and now I'm in, and we kill each other. It's genius. I mean, it is like actually hilariously amazing. So I'm going to read these Violet Delights, but I would never read A Curse So Dark and Lovely. Or Lonely, or is it Lovely? Why? Okay, anyways. The Cruel Prince. I don't even know what to say about this book. I think this is another, like, we're in a court and we're fairies. And what is with this fairy? What is with the wording of fairy? It's just this fucking F-E-A-I-R. What is with, is that a made up word? Did you just make that up? Or is this real? I don't even care to know the answer, okay? Keep the answer to yourself. I just won't read this book. I'm not reading it. It's not happening. Ever. No. No. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. Okay. The next book is The Night Circus. All I know, it's like a circus, and I guess we have two different circuses. I mean, yeah, a boy and a girl in the different circuses, and they're trying to fall in love, they're trying to battle, and they're trying to do the circus stuff. And people say it's really, I don't know if dreamy is the right word, but it's written very beautifully, whatever that means. Look, I would actually read the sample of this book just to understand what people are saying when they say that the writing is just so amazing. I bet it's so boring. I bet this book is so boring. So, that's why it's on my list. Like I said, never say never, but I just feel like it is so boring. It's got to be boring. Next, I have the Starless Sea, which is by Aaron Morgan Stern, who also wrote The Night Circus. So I put those two books in my list because they have like similar reviews when it comes to the writing of it, but The Starless Sea just sounds so boring and so confusing. Like this guy, and you got a bee and a key and some hidden library, and what is the point? What's the plot again? Like, I read the synopsis and I was just like, huh? So no, it's never happening. I just won't do it. It's just, I'm not doing it. But you go ahead. You give it your best shot. You let me know how it is. If you guys have read any of these books on my list so far, let me know in the comments below if you guys actually like these books and why, because I don't see it. Next, is actually my last one. It is Shadow and Bone. So this is by Leigh Bardugo. What do I have on my shelf? I have Six of Crows. I read this probably the middle of last year. Really pretty book. And I actually liked the book. I mean, it wasn't bad. I liked it. I liked the characters, but it's so weird because even though I like the book, I don't really care to get, what's the next one? Sugar Kingdom. I don't care to get it. I don't care to read it. I don't really care. So yeah, because I don't care, I'm not gonna read this first trilogy. I know they're like different book series, but they're in the same universe. I heard that Shadow and Bone is just bad. Like the main character is just so bad, and I just know I just trust the booktubers who said the book was bad. I trust them, so I'm not reading that. I know the TV show came out a couple of days ago, and I already heard a lot of good things about it, how it's way better than the books. So I mean, I don't know, maybe if I care enough I'll watch it one day. I don't know, I'm just not in the mood right now to do that, but maybe one day I will do that. But I think that's 10 books, pretty sure. We'll go with the wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think it was 10. So those are my 10 books that are popular that I just don't see myself ever reading in my entire life. If you can somehow convince me to try one, then maybe you should do that. But if not, then don't do that. Yeah, so that was the video. If you liked this, like my video, do what you want. I hope you have a great day. Go watch my recent reading vlog. I'm currently reading The Turn of the Key and Morning Star, which is the third book in Red Rising. But that's the video. Have a great day. See you later. Peace.